control, over. Papa Victor, roger. Could you give me my airborne time, please? Roger, Papa Victor, you are airborne at 38, over. Roger, Papa. Tower, figure 613, hold short for NCL together.
Figure 613, ma'am, watch hold short.
613.
Hello there and welcome to another episode of the Capo Plays. Today we have a spicy little number for you by the name of Micro Machines V3 PS1. This is the third numbered installment of the Micro Machines franchise, which started in 1991 on the NES. Then it was ported to pretty much everything else. Now if you're really old like me and you played this game as a kid, you'll probably remember two things. One, this game is awesome, and two, this game is hard as dick. So enough rambling, let's go take a look. At the game, I mean, not at dick. So, Micro Machines V3 starts with an action-packed demo, which for some reason actually looks worse than the game itself. But after that, you're dumped into this adorable menu screen where you drive back and forth to make your choices. A really nice touch, but also slightly misleading because the menu is this really sharp high-def town, but the game itself looks like it's just shat itself. I mean, nobody cared back in 1991, but I just thought it was an interesting point to make. So, fuck you.
To Cherry's driving school.
Because I hadn't played this game in about 15 years, and because I remember how hard it can be, I decided to check out Cheeky Cherry's Chariots of Chastity driving school to get a handle on the basics.
Hi, my name's Cherry. Welcome to my very own driving school. Now, it's going to be really fun. But remember, if you do want to leave at any time, then just press start on the controller. Okay? So let's go. This is your car, and don't worry, you can't damage it. Why not try turning on the spot? Press left or right on the controller. Okay, let's get moving. Press the X button on the controller. Wow, here we go!
As you can probably tell, Cherry was a bit of a scallywag when she was younger. She would always be out robbing old people and letting truck drivers defile her body for financial recompense. It got so bad, in fact, that her parents decided it would be best for all parties involved if Cherry were to be heavily medicated for the remainder of her existence. A sad story it may be, but she is still more than capable of teaching us the basics of driving whilst making a cacophony of wonderful sounds.
Wow! Wow! Woo! Wow! Oh! Wow!
However you look at it, Cherry did a fantastic job. We are all trained up and ready to get our motherfucking race on. So the first thing we must do before racing for real is choose and name our driver. There's a whole range of racial stereotypes to choose from. We have the still-tongued greaser who's clearly a pervert, the Jamaican guy who's clearly a pothead, the pasty white nerd who's clearly a fashionista,
Hi there.
the blonde bimbo who clearly chugs 2-gram lithium pills like they were Tic Tacs, the hypersensitive stoic who clearly chugged one too many 2-gram lithium pills,
Hey, dude.
the punk chick who clearly gets more compliments on her tongue ring from men that she sucked off in dirty club toilets than she does on her driving,
Hello?
the Asian guy who's clearly Asian,
Hello.
and the English girl who clearly got lost on her way to a Justin Bieber concert. Oh wait, this is 1991. Simply Red?
Hello?
Anyway, I decided to go for Pasty Joe over here because he clearly gets more pussy than a cardboard box, and because he reminds me of Dwayne from the Broken Sword series.
Hi there.
And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist.
Once all that's out the way, it's time to start racing. Now, you may or may not know that Micro Machines were miniature toy vehicles that first saw release in 1976 and are still going today. They may be mostly remembered for their cars, but they released all kinds of different vehicles like boats, trains, monster trucks, and all kinds of fictional vehicles from your favourite movies and cartoons. This means that we've got a racing game that's like a normal racing game but shrunk down to toy size, so instead of famous racetracks around the world, we get different locations from around the house, the garden, and other venues. It's incredibly charming and gives the whole game a very unique feel. As we're playing with toys, it doesn't matter if we crash at full speed or fly off into oblivion. We just start again. Yes, I'm aware that this is true in all racing games, but here it happens so quickly that you can just get straight back into the race and not be that far behind. It makes the whole experience a lot less serious and therefore a lot more fun. Races last about 2 minutes, so there's no time to get bored, and they're so fast paced it's almost impossible to drive perfectly first time. You can't even see most of the corners coming, so you have to quickly learn the short tracks if you have any chance of getting around in a decent time. All of this comes together to create this squishy ball of pandemonium, and I think it's adorable. So, for a bit of fun, I decided, like I sometimes do, to set myself a challenge. As full disclosure, my original idea was to try and complete the difficult mode on head-to-head, but... As you can see, I didn't do terribly well, and was so crestfallen that I opted to go straight to easy mode. Will I succeed? I think we all know the answer to that one by now. Anyway, let's take a look.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first race of the day. We have Dwayne from California and Jen from somewhere east of here. And they are off. Jen takes the early lead, but Dwayne's on his tail. Tasty jump and a tiny first corner. Oh, swapping paint on second corner there. It's neck and neck going round corner. Who's going to have it? Who's going to have the first point? That's a good solid lap, no mistakes. Beautiful. Dwayne taking lead now. Keeping hold at lead as well. And he gets the first point. Lovely. Looking for second point now. Sneaky little jump. Oh, Dwayne's got the claw. Can he utilise? No. No, he's a bit of a dick. Never mind. He's still ahead. Doing very good job. And second point to Dwayne. Good man. Looking for third point here. Ooh, tasty jump again. Neck and neck. Very tidy drivers, these two. Not a lot of paint swapping at all. And your winner is Dwayne. Still with 2 points remaining. Welcome back for race 2, you bunch of bellends. And now Dwayne is facing Danny from Greece.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, even though this is the second race on easy mode, it was possibly the hardest race I've ever had in all of gaming. The vehicles are relatively slow, but the opponent AI is so precise that you have to be in a zen-like state just to beat him. Needless to say, I lost 2 of my 3 lives on this race, but I was convinced I had it on my last try. I'm going to leave you with the final go and some tasty music from Twisted Metal. Fingers crossed. haven't prepared a speech or nothing. Right, I'd like to thank me mum, God of course. Well, that was Micro Machines V3, a tasty little trip down nostalgia lane. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and throw bags of shit at me door. And remember, this game's a lot more fun with a bunch of friends to play it with. Now, because I don't have any friends, I'm just gonna sit and play it with Charmander over here. Right. We press start then.